Robbie's got a gold watch. Don't seem like a whole lot after 30 years of driving up and down the interstate. But Robbie's had a good life, and Robbie's got a good wife.
Woo! Oh, what's going on, everybody? Just popped in. All of a sudden, we're in the backwoods of Georgia. Yeah! We're up here north of Jessup, Georgia. Up north of US Highway 84. This is State Highway 121 / Georgia Highway 15. And we are headed up. We're going to cross over I-16. And we're going to go right on into Statesboro, Georgia. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think I want to say it was Statesboro. I may be wrong, but I think it's Statesboro. It's where Hank Jr. made his first appearance on stage at age 5. I may be wrong. I have to double check that. But I want to say he also met his current wife. It's from Statesboro. I have to double check that. I think that's right. You wonder why the camera's pointed at a weird angle like that. It's kind of for 2 reasons. One, I need to get a better mount in the window. Because if you look down in the bottom right corner, you can see a little bit of the mount. And if I do just about any other direction or whatever, it's not going to look right. You're going to see the mount or whatever. So I just do it like that. And then another good reason, so there's a highway right here, 15, 121, crossing over 32, is as we go by houses and fields and stuff like that, we can look for Trump signs. Yeah, how fun will that be? Count the number of Trump signs. We'll count the number of Harris signs, and we'll see who's leading in this part of Georgia. Yeah. That sounds like fun. Statesboro, Savannah, Augusta, house up there that overlooked the fish pond, and then they ended up getting rid of it and buying a house, or building a brand new house overlooking the river. And but yeah, I'm always like that up there overlooking the fish pond. I don't know. I think it would be really cool to have a big ass fishing pond right there in your front yard. Go down there and catch a catfish, or I think they got bass and brim in there too. But yeah, that would be awesome. It's I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, water drains into that pond, and then when it overflows, it rolls down into the river, to the Chipotle River. So the water doesn't get stagnant. But yeah, I passed the house today on Highway 84. Actually, two houses. They were sitting there together on this big lot of land, and it had a big ass fish pond in the front yard. You know, kind of like the kind they used to have when I was a little kid. And we would go. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. I can't remember his name now. We would go to his house, and he had these. I think he had like two, maybe at least two, big old catfish ponds. And we would go out there, and you pay so much a pound to fish. You know, when you caught fish, it would be so much per pound, and you know, pay to take them home with you. And we used to do that when I was a kid. Farm raised catfish. He'd feed them and everything, you know. But if he knew he had some people coming fishing, he wouldn't feed them. You see there's some Trump signs on the left side over there. And then right before we leave, when everybody was done fishing, then he'd feed them, you know. And man, he'd throw that feed out there, and then you see all the catfish come up. But we got about 90 miles to go. So what you say? Let's see if we can't speed it up a little bit and get our butt on up to Statesboro, Georgia. All right, let's go.
It was 700 fence posts from your place to ours. Neither one of us was old enough to drive a car. Sometimes it was raining, sometimes it would shine. We wore out that gravel road between your house and mine. I'd start walking your way, you'd start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, meet that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long, we meet in the middle. It's been 7 years tomorrow since we said our vows under that old pine tree. You ought to say it now. Standing in the backyard, reminding me and you that if we don't see eye to eye, there's something we can do. I'd start walking your way, you'd start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, meet that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long, we meet in the middle. Babe, I love the way we work it out. you start walking mine. We meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle. I'd start walking your way, you'd start walking mine. We meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle. I start walking your way, you'd start walking mine. We meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long when we Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love.
Said I seen you in here before. I said I've been here a time or two. She said, hello, my name is Bobby Joe. Meet my twin sister Betty Lou. And we're both feeling kinda wild tonight. You're the only cowboy in this place. And if you're up for a rodeo, I'll put a big Texas smile on your face. I said, girls, I ain't as good as I once was. I got a few years on me now. But there was a time back in my prime when I could really lay it down. And if you need some love tonight, then I might have just enough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I still hang out with my best friend Dave. I've known him since we were kids at school. Last night he had a few shots, got in a tight spot, hustling a game of pool with a couple of redneck boys, one great big bad biker man. I heard David yell across the room, "Hey buddy, how about a helping hand?" I said, "Dave, I ain't as good as I once was. My, how the years have flown. But there was a time back in my prime when I could really hold my own. If you wanna fight tonight, guess those boys don't look all that tough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I used to be hell on wheels back when I was a younger man. Now my body says that you can't do this, boy, but my pride says, oh yes you can. I ain't as good as I once was. That's just the cold hard truth. I still throw a few back, talk a little smack when I'm feeling bulletproof. So don't double dog dare me now, 'cause I'd have to call your bluff. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. May not be good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
honky-tonk blues. big mud hole. I was all decked out, ready for church, had my brand new suit all covered in dirt. Mama hit the ceiling, she was fit to be tied, talking about how she's gonna tan my hide. But Daddy wasn't laughing when I changed my clothes, said, Mama, leave the boy alone. Well, if the good die young, if the good die young, our little boy's gonna have a lot of fun, 'cause he's gonna live forever if the good die young. Years later, had a hot rod Ford. Constable clocked me at 104. Judge said, boy, you're gonna hurt yourself. You'd long been dead if you was anybody else. But if the good die young, yeah, if the good die young, oh, there ain't a sin that's gonna hold you, son, 'cause you're gonna live forever if the good die young. Got a good heart, I wouldn't hurt a soul, but I'm gonna keep her rocking till they call that roll. Old St. Peter's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna go to heaven, but I might be late. And if the good die young, Lord, if the good die young, pedal to the metal, let your motor run, 'cause I'm gonna live forever if the good die young. And if the good die young, Lord, if the good die young, check out the jams, we'll have some fun, 'cause I'm gonna live forever if the good die young. Said I'm gonna live forever if the good die young.
Hey yo, drop that beat. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Just so you know, the storm is already over. This is the United States, not the divided states.
That's right.
And in these states, all of our lives matter.
Including yours.
We are one race, and that's the human race. And the only color President Trump sees is green.
Ching-ching.
And he wants you to have some of it. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. So get over it. Stop crying like a baby and a little bitch. You mad that we lost. That is him trying to tell you that Trump's a ball. He's a baller, a shot caller. I hope he builds that damn wall till he taller. Build that wall, build it tall, protect us all before this country falls. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Now you can go around acting like that Trump. Take a look in the mirror. You just got stormed. So you tell your friends to draw a line in the sand to make the truth between you and him, like you the man. So let me tell you something that you really need to know. A lot of your fans work for Trump, so maybe you need to go. So tell the NFL they should stand up and still a kneeling on the flag trying to pull us up. And they can take a knee and kneel during halftime, but don't do it on our watch time or our dime. It's sad that you had to use racism to make a connect, but with our rhyme, we're just keeping you in check. Ooh, y'all. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Hello, Diamond. Part 2. Now we don't care if you black, white, or pinstripe. If you are a Republican or Democrat. If you are a liberal or conservative. If you are your coat, pack your hat, don't you come back.
And when the president decided to drain the swamp to benefit people, even if you're in a dump.
Lower taxes, more money, jobs from overseas, immigration enforcement, no more freebies. Believe that and don't forget it.
Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's a baller, baby. He's your president. He's your president.
And he's gonna win again.
He's your president. He's your president. It's about time that you melted down snowflakes. Take a seat, listen up, dip it up with some tape. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president.
Because Trump is the man with the master plan, and all he wants to do is make America great again.
Well, we finally made it here. Man, it's been a long ride. Had to make a few stops along the way. Stopped, got gas for the generator, and then we stopped, got diesel fuel for Big Blue. And so I pull up here and I look over, and there's no way for me to go in here and get turned around, line up where the gate is right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive on around here. Because I was looking through there and I saw a back driveway on the back side, so we're gonna make another left turn here, and then we'll just ride around and we'll come in the back way. May have to get up on the grass a little bit. Don't want to take out a light pole. All right, get over here to the right as far as we can so we can make this left turn right in here. Yeah, so I didn't see a dock or anything, so I'm pretty sure what we're going to end up doing is they're going to end up taking it off the trailer with a pallet jack and a forklift. So we come right up through here. Here's a little opening. The bank is over to the left. The place we're delivering is over to the right. But we got to squeeze through here. And then just to make it a little bit tougher, just a little bit harder on us, why don't they put a bunch of these yellow concrete bumper stopper things here to make it even harder? Yay, that'll be fun. But we'll be able to straddle it with the truck, so it won't be no big deal. May run over one with the trailer, I'm not sure. But yeah, go ahead and just straddle it, I guess. That's the only thing you can do. And then what we'll do is we'll just pull up to the highway. And what we'll end up having to do is watch for traffic. Once it clears, we'll pull out on the highway and then back straight in to where the gate is, and we'll be ready to go. All right. Y'all don't go nowhere. Hang around. Ooh, what's going on, everybody? All right. Well, y'all saw that. we made it up here to Statesboro, and got unloaded, and we're off to our next pickup in Hotlanta Road, Atlanta. Got to get back to you. Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah, we're gonna take that load up to Hebron. Then we're gonna run up to Troy, Ohio, not Alabama, Troy, Ohio. Pick up another load there at Cloplay, whatever it's called. And we got a couple stops in Tennessee and a couple stops in Alabama.
You should go home to Greenbow, Alabama.
So we'll work on doing a video for that, because we're going to one of my favorite cities in Alabama, Muscle Shoals.
Together between making and muscle show.
So yeah, y'all come along for the ride. Oh, and we're going through Memphis.
Maybe it was Memphis. Maybe it was Southern Summer Night.
Stop off and see Elvis. I'm still the king of rock and roll, baby. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys so much for coming along. I know it's kind of a long video, but I didn't want to speed it up so fast that you didn't see anything but a blur. So you know, we added in some music, a little Diamond Rio, a little Pirates of the Mississippi, one of my favorites from Toby Keith, Diamond and Silk, man, Diamond and Silk. I can't believe I've never did one of their videos before, one of their songs, but I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you on the next one. In the meantime, y'all stay safe, don't give up, keep moving forward, and always keep punching.